So I currently have the Hilton Honors Business Credit Card, the World of Hyatt Personal Credit Card, the Wyndham Rewards Earner Business Card, and 4 Marriott Bonvoy related credit cards, 2 of which are personal and 2 of which are business, both across Chase and American Express. And out of those 7 hotel credit cards, you might notice that IHG is completely missing. So today I'm going to see if I can fix that by applying for a new credit card, of course, and you get to watch me do it. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also check out the links down below in the description area to get some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, to get some free stocks from Webull when you open a new account and deposit any amount, and to view my all-new site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. And now we shall see if Mark will be able to increase his credit card collection by 1. Let's go. We are now on Chase's website, so let's navigate over to the business tab here at the top, and then over to business credit cards and view all business cards. And let's scroll down until we find the IHG Rewards Premier. There we go. Premier Business, still being marketed as a new card as I make this video, with a current offer of 140,000 bonus points after spending $3,000 on purchases in the first 3 months from opening the account. Looks good to me, so I'll click on Learn More. We've then got a bunch of awesome benefits, including the ability to earn 10 points per dollar with the card itself, 5 points per dollar on travel, dining, select business categories, and gas stations, then 3 points on everything else in terms of other purchases, an anniversary free night that is worth 40,000 points, and you can now finally top off that certificate with additional IHG points that you already have in your account. So for example, redeem that certificate for 40K and then add on an extra 20K to redeem for a property costing 60,000 points. There's also a 3 nights, basically redeem 3 nights, get a 4th night free opportunity. The Platinum Elite Status, conferring a lot of additional benefits when you stay at IHG properties, no foreign transaction fees, travel and purchase coverage, plus travel benefits, which is the TSA PreCheck / global entry. There we go. Benefit of up to $100 statement credit to reimburse you for the application fees of either of those 2 programs. So let me get out of this, zoom out a little bit here, and we'll go into sign in to apply faster. I haven't actually done this before, but since I already have a relationship with Chase, with other cards, other banking accounts, etc., I'm going to do this for this video just because it might save me some time by pre-populating some of the form fields. It then requires me to log in, so let me do that real quick. Okay, let's see what this sign in to apply faster form experience is like. So it says, which business is this card for? I can either choose a new business, which would probably give me some additional information to fill up on the next screen. So since I already have my existing business here, which is just Jeffrey Mark Reese, that's a sole proprietorship just under me as an individual, I'm going to choose that one and then click on next. Okay, then we get into the form itself here. So the first field is the authorizing officer title, which is basically member, owner, partner, president, treasurer, or vice president. So I'm the owner of my business, so I'll select owner. And then the next, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fields are all pre-populated there. So my name, the address, my social security number / ITIN, whichever one you have, your date of birth, email address, and your phone number. Those will all be done for you if you already have an existing business on file with Chase, perhaps with another business credit card of theirs. So if you don't, then you'll probably have to fill out all those things just manually as they pertain to you and your business on a regular application. Then scrolling down to the next section, it asks you for the IHG Rewards Club number. So if you're already a member and you have an account with IHG, you put that number right here. That way when you swipe your card and you earn your points, all your points will be sent over to that existing IHG account. And by the way, it works the same way with the other hotel cards and all the other airline cards. Your credit card itself does not store your points or your miles. When it comes to hotel and airline cards, your rewards are stored in the corresponding loyalty accounts with those that are associated with those cards. So perhaps in the future, if I decide to also apply for one of the personal IHG versions, if I use the same IHG number on that application that I might do next, then all the points from both cards will be pooled into that same IHG account and therefore combined by default, which is awesome. Then below that, it also prompts you to enter your total gross annual income. Then all the things that will count versus not count are outlined there below. So I'm going to fill out those two form fields and be right back. Okay, section number 3, which is called business info. And this prompts you for your business legal name, your primary physical address, and your business phone number. So those are already pre-populated for me. If you're doing the regular application for your first ever business card with Chase, you'll fill those 3 things out. Your business legal name, by the way, if you're applying as a sole proprietor, can just be your name. First, last, first, middle, last, that's just fine. The primary physical address is where you do your business. If you have an office, great, put that location. If you run your business out of your home, you can put your home address for the primary physical address. And then business phone number, if you have a separate line, put that. If not, put your own personal number. Then we have a few more questions, including does your business use another name, like a trade name, assumed name, or a DBA, or doing business as? For me, that's a no. Desired business name on the card, you can put whatever you like here. I chose my name, that's fine. Number of employees, not including yourself. So for Chase, you want to put 0 if you are the only employee. Although I'm not sure why that put it in red, and it's giving me an error of number of employees error not in range. So what if I put 1? Strange, 1 works, but 0 doesn't, even though it says enter 0 if you're the only employee. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Maybe it'll error out, we'll have to see, but I'm just doing what the actual instructions say. Annual business revenue, put your figure on that line, and then the estimated monthly spend. So let me fill out those 2 fields right there and then return to the video. I then have an opportunity to add any employee cards. I'm not going to do that. That's the business equivalent of an authorized user. And then we have the rates and fees here all spelled out. Of course, look through these to make sure that you understand what's involved. Like this card has a $99 annual fee. The transaction fees, late penalty fees, all that. I don't have to worry about it because for me, I don't pay late. I don't carry balances. So as long as you pay your bill in full, you won't be charged interest, but it's still good to be aware of the terms and conditions of any account that you decide to open. So let's scroll down further. All the footers and fine print. Yes, I do agree to all that. And then I don't see a submit button unless I'm over it. Oop, I am. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and submit this application and see what the result is. Are you all ready? 3, 2, 1, and kaboom. I did have an error there. It looks like I missed some required information, the number of employees. So at least right now, as I make this in July 2022, even though Chase says enter 0 if you're the only employee, 0 is not working for some reason. So I'm gonna put 1 and count myself as an employee and submit this again and see if it's any better. And submit. Yep, much better. They're working on my request and thanking me for my patience in the meantime. Oh boy. Thanks for applying. Please see status and next steps below. Application status in review. Next steps is they will let me know their decision in writing as soon as they can. If approved, I'll receive my card in 7 to 10 business days. I have not received an automatic approval for a card in quite a long time, so I guess I'm kind of used to this now. Let's see if there's anything else. Don't resubmit your application, close, and no application ID or anything like that, which is usually nice for reference when calling like a reconsideration line. So, okay, I'll go ahead and close this out. And that's that. So I'm going to give this a few more minutes here and see if any sort of email comes through saying if it was approved or denied, because I've had some previous applications with Chase before that needed, 10, 15 minutes. And I did receive an email about an approval. So I'll give it a little bit more time. If not, then I might just have to do one of those reconsideration calls that I'm so used to doing. All right, done waiting. So Chase reconsideration line, let's see what that number is. From Upgraded Points, that is a blog that I use and trust. So we'll go with that. 1-888-270-2127. And boom, boom, and speakerphone.
This call will be monitored and recorded.
Thank you so much for calling Chase Card Lending Services. This is John. How may I help you with?
Hi, John. This is Jeffrey Reese. I just applied for the IHG Premier Business Card and received a pending status. Just wanted to call in and see if there's any more information that you all needed to arrive at a decision.
I think I can help you with this one, Mr. Jeffrey, okay? No worries, sir. And may I ask, when did you apply for this application?
It was probably about 10 minutes ago.
All right, sir. Before anything else, before we can proceed to your concern, I need to verify identity first, and I'd like to send you a one-time passcode to your cell phone number and standard rates may apply. Is this okay with you?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, sir. And can you please provide me your 10-digit phone number? Upon checking here on my end, sir, about your application, sir, your application is still under review and there are currently no updates to provide. You will receive a communication advising for the decision on if additional information is needed within 1 to 2 weeks' time. So regarding with your question, sir, I think there's still no need information that will be needed, sir. You will receive your communication advising if there's a needed information for this one within 1 to 2 weeks' time.
Got you. I'm actually going to be leaving town pretty shortly here. Is there any way we can do a manual review?
I'm sorry to inform you, but we cannot do that, sir. Here we need to wait until 1 to 2 weeks' time.
Gotcha. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know. That's not quite how I was expecting that phone call to go, but nevertheless, if they want me to wait, I shall wait patiently, or at least try to be patient. Normally, I'm able to get the representatives to come up with a yes or no decision by providing more info, confirming some details, or whatever else they may need. But this time, well, I just gotta wait it out. So in the meantime, let's go over my credit scores, credit factors, and other underlying information. That way you might be able to hopefully get a better idea if maybe I'll get approved, maybe not, because I want you to comment down below. I'll remind you again after this to let me know, do you think Mark will get approved? Will Mark get denied based on all the overall context I'm about to provide you right now? So my credit scores before submitting that application were 771 on Experian, 803 on TransUnion, and 823 on Equifax. For inquiries, I had 7 on Experian, 6 on TransUnion, and 1 on Equifax. In terms of new accounts that show up on my credit report, I had 1 in the last 6 months, 2 in the past 12 months, and 4 in the last 24 months. And that of course means my 524 status is 424. And my average age of accounts or average length of credit history is currently sitting at 4 years, 3 months. Then regarding my relationship with Chase, I currently have 6 personal credit cards, 4 business credit cards, so 10 cards total. Then I have a personal Chase checking account and a personal Chase savings account, both of which have been open for many years. Based on that and everything that you saw me do on the screen, do you think I'll get approved for this card or do you think I will get denied? Again, drop your comments down below. I'd love to see what the overall community thinks. Overall, my credit scores, history, and all that seem to be pretty darn strong, so I'm not worried about that. The only thing that I could see being a problem would not necessarily be in the number of accounts, although 10 is quite a bit. I guess that could be a factor. But with Chase, it's not so much about how many cards you have with them, rather how much credit. In other words, the aggregate of all of your credit lines added together. How much will they extend you total versus income versus debts versus business revenue, all those other figures. I don't know what their thresholds would be, but any good bank would say, hey, how much do you make versus how much debt do you have? And of course, how much credit do you already have extended? And that would of course be a part of their major risk algorithm. So maybe if I do get denied, hopefully it would be based upon the fact that I already have too much credit, and therefore I could then call reconsideration again and ask, well, hey, could we just use some existing credit and use it to open up the new IHG account? Because I'm not currently seeking more credit. It's always nice to have to keep my utilization rates very, very low. But at this point, it's not that important to me. I just want the new card product to be able to use for my IHG paid stays in the future. So that's a wrap for today. And with all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to get some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, to get some free stocks from Webull when you open a new account and deposit any amount, and to view my all-new site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value, especially seeing one of the scenarios where Chase cannot arrive at a decision, not even with the reconsideration line. So a lot of things are possible. You never know what the outcome may be, even if you do have strong income, strong credit score, a good history. You just never know. So that's why to get a definite answer, you just got to apply and sometimes wait. I look forward to seeing you all again in future videos. And while you're waiting on my next upload, always remember that you are great.